Am I laying with the Rams? I would consider first half -2.5. Look, the Bears have been a second half team all year, right? And yes, Ski Profit. What up, Ski? Good to hear you, buddy. He's right. The Rams in cold weather is a little bit disconcerting. Like Matt Stafford's numbers, like every dome quarterback, they struggle when they go outdoors. It's going to be in the freaking teens, Ariel. It's going to be cold.
Yeah.
So I have a hard time trusting them. And if the Bears ain't covering early, my guess is they ain't covering late. Like, can I tell you the best thing I would do this weekend? And I always joke around and say this, that Stanford Wong can kiss my ass. Because I would tease Seattle down to -1 and I'd tease the Bears up to 9. Don't care.
Tease the Bears. I could see that.
Give me 3.5 and 6.5 and give me, or 3.5 and 6, whatever it is, 2.5, get 9.5, whatever the number is. Even if you get me to 10, I don't care.
Because that's what I was saying to people about. I can't jump in front of the Niners train. I feel like the 7 is for a divisional rival.
It's a lot.
Like in a playoff game that has time and time again continued to prove us wrong. I can't jump in front of the Niners.
No, and I don't want to, but I think Seattle might end up winning the game. And if I only have to lay 1, which games?
That's what I'm saying. It's like your only option when betting aside in that game, it feels.
So the Bears tend not to win by margin. And when they lose, they usually only lose, like all their losses are by a touchdown, right? They're competitive enough in the second half where they get back into these things. So yeah, I mean, that would be my best bet, honestly. I'd love to say that I wholeheartedly agree on the Rams, but the number bothers me. Remember, you're betting numbers, not teams. As adamant as I was about hammering whoever's playing the Bears next week, the emotion in me obviously got the better of me at that point in time, and you have to realize, I had no idea where they were playing, and didn't think they would be here anyway. So, okay. And again, fans, I fully deserve it. I'm not mad that you're coming at me. It's weird that you want to do it on every single picture on my Instagram. That to me is weird, especially.
Well, I always find it strange when anybody goes into my Instagram from a year, 2 years ago and comments something on it. I'm like, what? You really had all this time to go that far in?
Like,
what about the Bills and Josh Allen? I know you said, or I think Hakeem said that everyone he thinks is going to be on Denver. Was that you or Hakeem? Now I'm already blanking.
By the way, this is what I'm talking about. Look, one dude. Hold on, let me see if I can get that. One dude commenting on every picture. Like that is what I was feeling.
Too much time on his hands.
For days on end.
Time on his hands.
One dude, every picture. I'm like, get a life. Anyway.
Another road favorite is the Bills and Josh Allen. No surprise, Josh Allen was seen at practice today. I wasn't worried about it. Laying points on the road, like Josh Allen, you buying in?
I mean, yes. The short answer is yes.
That's your guy.
It is my guy. Short answer is yes. Here's the thing, Ariel. Go some key things about some of the losses, right? They were sacked 8 times against the Texans, lost 23-19. They were sacked 5 times against the Eagles, lost 13-12. They were sacked 4 times to the Falcons, lost 24-14. The Denver Broncos have the most sacks of any team in the league. It really boils down to, can they get Josh Allen on the ground? If they can and put them in 3rd and long, then it's going to be very difficult. Buffalo doesn't have a whole lot of playmakers on the offensive side going up against a very good pass defense. So if Josh Allen can escape the rush, create extra time, make plays with his legs, Buffalo's going to be fine. And Buffalo's defense is going to have to make one stop. The reality is this, Ariel, if I told you Josh Allen's going to have the ball with 3 minutes, 3.5 or less left to go down the field, give me a game-tying or game-winning score, are you betting that he's not going to do it? The short answer is no. Most people think he is going to do it. And I would tell you this, if you stop him, you deserve to win the game, 100%. And the reality is after that, Buffalo, or before that, after Buffalo is going to have to make one stop on defense. If they can make one stop on defense when it matters, Buffalo won't lose. Allen is good enough. I'm not a huge believer in Bo Nix. Sean Payton, for as much as I think he's still the best coach in the league and the best schemer in the league, it's really hard to scheme for Josh Allen because he does so many things you can't prepare for. So Buffalo here for me. I would say this, though. Again, Denver's another good team. I'm surprised odds makers left a lot of teasers open this weekend. Maybe it's playoff football. They assume it won't happen as much, but Denver won't lose by margin, and Buffalo won't win this thing.
Well, actually, it just flipped. I just saw it flip. Bills are now +1.5, so Denver is now -1.5. So if you were lucky enough, you could have had a good middle in there. Maybe it flips back by the weekend.
Denver never beats anybody by margin that's good, ever.
No, they don't.
No. So if I get the Bills at plus 1.5, give me that to 7.5, giddy up.
So you can have the Bills up to 7.5 and your Seahawks down to 1. That could be your 2-leg teaser.
Believe it or not,
you do a Saturday teaser.
I actually think the Bears would be a better leg, to be honest with you. How many more times can I step in front of the look and get smacked in the face with it, right? Like maybe I should just get on board, then I'll watch the Bears lose.
The Bears are going to get murdered if you tease them.
I bet on the Bears. That's what I'm doing this weekend. I am betting on the Bears. Bears outright.
The Bears. Let them lose by 10 or more. Yep. Then you come at the Bears fan base saying you still suck.
Yep. There you go. That's it. That's what I'm doing.
That sounds a fantastic way to hide your happiness.
I hope so. I hope this video gets 150,000 views. Teasing the Bears. Just to mush you guys.
And then you should go back to all the comments and heart them all after the Bears get murdered by 10 plus after you decide to tease
You know what the problem is, Ariel? I don't have that kind of time.
Get a bot to do it. There's one more game we didn't discuss. Texans, Patriots. The Texans D, real legit. This game's going to be one in the trenches. Patriots, they dominated at the line of scrimmage last week. The Texans did exactly the same thing. How is this game going to go?
Very simple. It's a race to 20. First team to 20 wins. End the conversation right there. Go look at every Texans game of note that they played against a real team. Like, don't count the blowout of the Ravens when it was Cooper Rush starting. That doesn't count. Right? Don't count the Arizona Cardinals. That doesn't count. Go look at all the games that they had to play this year. It literally is a race to 20. If the Texans get to 21st, you're not catching up. The defense is too good. However, this offense is bad enough where if you get to 21st, they can't catch up. I've said all along, I thought the Texans could win one playoff game. I don't think they could win two. But, again, just run
They look messy, and who knows what's going to happen with Nico Collins. It did not look good for the Texans wide receiver.
20-16 over the Chargers, 23-21 over the Raiders, 20-10 over the Chiefs, 20-16 over the Bills, 23-16 over the Colts, 23-19 over the Bills, 16-13 over the Titans. Hey, guess what happens? Lose 18-15 to the Broncos, lose 27-19 to the Seahawks, lose 17-10 to the Jags, lose 20-19 to the Bucks, and lose 14-9 to the Rams. It's a race to 20. Whichever team you think is going to get to 21st, bet that one. And I believe the Patriots will do that. I would tell you that, when it comes to the Pats in this spot, missing the 2.5 is really ugh. But also take the under. I mean, you're above the key total of 41. First half under at 20.5. If they get to, I could see a touchdown and a field goal each. 3 touchdowns are scored in the first half. It's just against these defenses. No, I don't see it. Neither team's going to be able to run the ball at all. So, if you're the Patriots, you make C.J. Stroud beat you through the air, especially with no Nico Collins. I don't think they can do it. But yeah, I think that really it's a spot where it's a race to 20. By the way, I know did we spend a lot of time on the Niners thing because I wanted to give out the prop I text you.
Oh, right. You did text me that prop yesterday. Tell us the prop on the Niners Seahawks game.
Kyle Juszczyk over longest reception at 9.5 yards and Kyle Juszczyk over 15.5 yards total.
Why?
Because first of all, Kyle Shanahan loves using the fullbacks in the passing game in big games when he needs it. Okay, he's done it all the time, and I've watched him. Remember the Super Bowl when it was the first play from scrimmage he had? Juszczyk 35 yards downfield, cashed both of those bets in one shot. But he had all 4 receptions in the game after Kittle went down. One for 27, another for 11. The way that Kyle Shanahan is going to supplement not having George Kittle is to get his forgotten man, his fullback, out in space because everyone's going to forget about him. And
I love Kyle Juszczyk.
Look, you know him from his Ravens days, right?
Mm-hmm.
He is a great pass-catching back, and he will absolutely get targets in the absence of George Kittle. I would get these numbers now. My guess is they go up, prior to kickoff on Saturday. I already locked them in. So I wasn't waiting. I'm confident enough in Kyle Shanahan. I've seen him do this over the years.
And the Seahawks struggle in the last few years, they've struggled against pass-catching backs.
Yep.
Nonetheless, a fullback that could truck anyone. So
I remember him doing this in Atlanta when he had Patrick DeMarco as a fullback. It's one of the Kyle Shanahan twists, nuances that he puts in that nobody ever. That's the only reason they still have a fullback.
Yeah.
It's one of only 2 teams in the league with a fullback: the Ravens and the Niners. That's it. So
I love it. I love Kyle Juszczyk.